Hello and welcome to another live stream. If you're new around here, my name is the Diamond Bullet, just like the last one. I'm going to be doing some talking while I'm loading in. So, the stream. We're on episode 3. Episode 1 is in the editing process. Episode 2 is visible on my stream archive section of my Twitch. And then this is, of course, episode 3. In the last episode, we bought a truck. In this one, we're putting it to the test. I'm just hopping into game now. This is done in Truckers MP in the Pro Mods 1 server. The goal is simple. I'm not going to cheat any money. I'm not going to break any road laws or anything like that. And fatigue simulation is enabled. That's pretty much it. Over time, I will gain a collection of trucks and they will be usable during Vortex hauling based events, convoys, etc. Just like every other stream that I'm going to be doing from here on forward, this stream is brought to you by Visuals by Impulse. My go-to for stream setups like the one I am using now, offering any setup from free to I think $75 is the most expensive package you can get. Using my link in the description or using my link in !VBI will get you 5% off your entire order. Moving on, we have Throne.gg. This company provides a free, safe wish list for content creators, meaning they can have their audience contribute to future projects. I use it to show you guys what kind of stuff I'm expecting to get for my office. I don't expect any donations, but any will go a long way. And finally, the YMCA England and Wales Youth Ambassador Programme. As a representative myself, it's always important to make sure that young people stay in the correct mindsets. You can find out more in the description below if you're watching this as a video, or !Youth Ambassadors in the streams. We do a whole bunch of events and you guys can be involved in one way or another. But without further ado, we are going to start screen sharing the game. Apologies for the small little black screen at the beginning. So this is the truck we bought at the end of last episode. I don't think we've unlocked any further updates for it, which is fine. And we are currently in a location. So we have unlocked the ability to use the freight market. I think this is technically where we are. Going from here to there. I think we can do that. We're gonna get 12 grand. Something I could do is go down in price. It's still the highest income. So we're taking... It is a heavy load. We might have some difficulty, but I'm sure we will overcome it. As long as I maintain the correct gears and stuff like that. That's not the way out. First thing we're going to do is to make sure our headlights are correctly adjusted. They are. Because now when we flash someone, they'll see the lights on top illuminate. Right-hand drive in Iceland. We have about 8 hours before we need to take a rest. We can probably get this trip knocked out in that amount of time, because most of our trip is ferry distance, which we're catching from here, so we should be fine. I don't expect there to be any really big inclines on this delivery. I would hope there isn't. We would struggle massively if there was. But I just have to be in the correct gear. Obviously, we're not equipped for heavy loads, which can become a problem. We can do some, and hopefully we can do these concrete beams, but right now we are probably screwed. Like I said, unless there's a massive incline, there shouldn't be a problem. So it says this is the truck configuration. I'm sure we'll be fine. We are going to have to be very careful with this load. Engine cut off because it thought we were stuck. We are going to struggle up this first hill. Hopefully not by that much, but it is still quite a hill. So it takes us a little bit of time to get up to speed, but as long as we do whatever we can to maintain our momentum, we should be fine. Gonna use the other lane for this because of that. Okay, we didn't get damage from that. I didn't expect that to be a stupid little island in the center. We do need to add beacons to this truck when we can. Someone was talking about probably Vortex hauling. They were saying SLT Vortex in the chat, but I don't know what that means. We are going to have to take it easy. I don't expect us maintaining the speed limits that much. But I expect us to be fine as well. We are also very heavy, so we have to be careful of that. That could become a situation. I'm not going to use cruise control. If I use cruise control on these hills, I am going to get stuck. But this trip is 2,328 kilometers. Most of that is probably going to be covered by the ferry journey. What is this shit? Stupid place to stop. So now I have 0 speed. Which I'm hoping doesn't become a problem uphill. They have made a problem for me. I'm not changing gear on purpose. If I change gear, we'll lose speed quicker. Now we can start picking up speed. Or at least some speed. Oh, not another hill. We're not making this. We are gonna be screwed for this corner. We are screwed. We've come to a halt. We're gonna stick in first up here, which is why I have my hazards on. For anyone wondering, we would have no chance of this hill in any other gear. I geared up to second. See if we can gain a little more speed. We have. But I don't see this becoming enough of a difference. We just have to be as smooth on these turns as we can. We will make it, we will just be very slow. But I think we should be fine. They're not going to struggle up here, so they're going to be on my ass in a matter of minutes. Not even. That's the same person. I am severely down on power for this. Trying to speed up. Try and prevent there being any problems. Going fast enough to where we can turn off the hazards. We just have to be as smooth around these turns as we can. We are heavy. We are long. We will tip if I am too sharp on these turns. And we will collide with something if I'm too tight. Okay, there we go. And we need to take the brakes a bit. We will be entering the other lane slightly with our trailer. We can't help that. That is thanks to the size of our load. You can feel the weight of this load on this cab. Cab will act strange. But we are making it. Safe Yoda, where we are. We are big load for this Tylo town. How's this corner looking? I am going to have to use this other lane. There we go. We were going to hit that building if I didn't use the other lane. Luckily I did it in a safe location. And here's our ferry. Now, I'm not 100% clear on where we're going. But we can probably take a guess. And we're on. So, we are going to Herschel's. Just a nice 45-hour trip. I would never dream of taking a load this size down Kirkenes Quarry or down the centre of Iceland. I'd get stuck in both areas. God, it's so much darker here than it is in Iceland. Oh no, he's not here, is he? It's the same guy! He's following me! I don't have to use the other lane, I'm going to. There we go. Because we are a big load. So yeah, that was 2,000 kilometers off our journey. We have 496 kilometers left, which is 308 miles, which is about the same amount of distance we did on the load, the load we did when we got this truck. Well, give or take 100 miles. But hopefully this is going to mostly be motorway travel now. I mean, I'm fine if it isn't, but I am screwed if I have to lose my momentum like I'm going to now. He's going to overtake as soon as he can. Unless he doesn't trust me. Always give him a flash to move over. That way they know it's safe. We are not going to be the fastest truck out here. Oh, taking the ferry has reset our rest timer as well, which is good. This person in front of me is confusing me. They took off from the same location we did. And it would appear that so far they've been in the same locations that we have. They were the one that was stopped on the side of the road on that one corner. Before that massively uphill section for us. They've also taken this exit. I wonder if they are going to the same location we are. This isn't an exit. Okay. At the cruise control, and they have thought they had stopped. They might have temporarily. We are definitely not the fastest out here. We are really heavy. And that gets made obvious by a lack of uphill speed. We are closing the gap to this guy. I wonder if he's going slow on purpose. Luckily, we're on a motorway, so the hills should be more gradual, meaning we shouldn't lose as much speed as we did back in Iceland. But it is our first load where we have exited Iceland and gone into mainland Europe. This is why I didn't use cruise control. Look, we've already dropped 20 mile an hour on this little hill. Do need to improve this truck. We're fine with normal cargo, but I do like doing heavy loads. It takes a lot more skill to drive these. There we go, we've peaked the hill, meaning fart control. Sorry, that's funny. We'll gradually start picking up speed again. And up until 50, we're not gonna exceed 50. Wouldn't want to stress this truck out that much. But I'm surprised with the performance of it so far. That is for sure. Yes, it struggled, but what do you expect? This load is oversized. It is 51 tons. Our truck is nowhere near that. But now we're back in Europe. I would say now we have more than enough money to take on the Kirkenes Quarry Road. However, I'd only do it with a load. I'd want to make money out of it. Now, I wouldn't want an oversized load. We'd be fucked. This truck does not have that much power. Is that a McDonald's sign? I could really do with a McDonald's right now, to be fair. I hope this month is not my next billing cycle for utility. Can't be. That's almost 3 months ago? I'm just thinking because my internet bill, got to pay it last month, so I owe £90 this month. Yeah, well, I say forgot to pay it. It says it was paid. But oh well. Same thing happened with my last internet on the first month, so it's fine. I'm going to hope that I don't have to pay utility, otherwise I am fucked. Massively fucked. I'll have to organise something if it does come to it. But I have a food plan now, so I'm all golden on that. Just this internet bill. I will contact my utility supplier in case it is utility bill month. Don't think it is, but it might be, which in and of itself is the problem. For now. But that's for future me to deal with. This truck I wouldn't say it struggled. I mean, yeah, I took hills in the wrong gear and I didn't have any momentum. But the minute I got into the correct gear, it pulled. It did its job. Which is good. Which is what you expect from a truck. If we'd got stuck to where I couldn't move anymore, then I would say it's struggling. But that next person we're getting closer to, they are still ahead of us. As I said, it's confusing. Hey ho. This load is definitely putting this truck to the test though. Which is definitely what I'm naming this video when it comes to uploading it to YouTube. So Saturday episode 1, Sunday episode 2, Monday episode 3. And then while they're uploading, I'm going to be spending time in Police MP. Just got my FSD certification, which means Firearm Support Dog. There's that next person. They are still ahead of us. Which means I'll be, because I'm in DSU, I will be supporting the AFO units on calls, which is fun. Just really don't want my dog to get shot. Never want your dog to get shot. Yeah, that happened earlier. Got a certification, which means I'm now trained in FSD. Which means I get to drive a beautiful Skoda. I'm not thinking I'll be live streaming or recording Police MP anytime soon, because I'm having disagreements with them. But oh well. We move on. They're doing changes I don't agree with, and when I don't agree with something, I don't advertise it. Simple as that. I am enjoying this load. It is keeping me on the edge of my seat. Just one wrong kill and we are fucked. But I don't see that becoming a problem with this load at the moment. We're taking this corner. I wonder which way that next person went. They are getting further away from us. They might have gone right there. Might finally be rid of them. That mixed with the fact that I am doing 30. They're now off the map. Or out of my area. We'll know when we get to the delivery point. Bridge. Turned off my high beams because we were closing the gap, but now we're not. So we can turn on my high beams again. Make the area more visible. Shit. Shit. Game just closed. It says low disk space, but I've got plenty. I'm gonna relaunch the game. Do apologize for this. Hopefully no damage to the load or truck. Do like the truck. Don't want to be having to fix any problems. The first time it's told me that I'm running low on space and then crashed the game. Never had that before. I am going to be blocking a lane somewhere. Just hope I can get it moving before anyone comes along. They will report me for blocking. How far back are we? Okay. I'll turn off high beams for now. We are quite a distance back. Actually, I don't think we're that far back. I think it was just this corner up here that we lost connection. Still have quite a large quantity of fuel left. Turn on high beams now. I do apologise about that slight delay. It was very unexpected. I have plenty of disk space, so I don't know what the problem was. I will work it out before I stream this next, that's for sure. Wait, no, we passed this ages ago. This was where we saw a person enter this section of road from that direction. Yeah. I do believe we are quite a distance back. Or was it here? I don't know. We're just going to have to keep going. We don't have any more damage. Well, we do, but I think that's mostly our tires. .50-mile-an-hour cruise again. In single player our truck would have stopped, but because this is multiplayer it carries on. If you tab out. Here's to hoping it doesn't void this trip from Trucksburg. And as always, at the end of every load I will be checking Discord and things like that. Making sure my load logs properly. I am now out of energy drinks as well, so I am screwed on that front. Oh well. It's a high-pitched noise coming from this truck. Yeah. Just check to make sure it wasn't my monitor. No, it's the truck. Must be the turbo. This is where we split off from that one guy. So yeah, we are quite far back. From where we were. Must have been the next autosave interval. I'll clear up some disk space for next time as well. I'm gonna have to. Even though I've got plenty. Here's that bridge we were on. We have plenty of money to keep us going while we're paying off the loan, so that's going to be good. Eventually, that loan's going to be gone and all of our money will be simply profit. And we'd only use a loan again if we absolutely need to. This was the corner. That we were at. My back is killing me. Been killing me all week, to be fair. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop at the next rest stop because now I can't even feel my legs. That is not good. It's gonna be hard to stop this truck when you can't feel your legs. Exactly 200 kilometers away from the destination. Here's hoping a rest stop comes up first. The dance. I'm getting a phone call. So stand by.